two elite soldiers, a secret government experiment, an army of unstoppable insects, but the real horror? They're becoming the very creatures they were sent to destroy. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham face their most terrifying mission yet in The Insects, a sci-fi thriller where the hunters become the hunted. Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham team up for their most intense and unexpected film yet, The Insects, a sci-fi thriller that nearly didn't make it to the big screen. What started as a routine action blockbuster quickly spiraled into one of the most ambitious and controversial films of the decade. The story follows two ex-military scientists, played by Johnson and Statham, who are recruited for a top-secret government mission. Strange reports of hyper-intelligent insects emerging from classified research labs spark global panic. These creatures aren't just evolving, they're organizing. As the investigation unfolds, the two men discover that this is no ordinary outbreak. The insects are not a natural species, but a failed experiment designed to create the ultimate biological weapon. The real horror begins when Johnson and Statham realize they've been exposed to the very mutation that gave birth to these creatures. The film's production was anything but smooth. From the moment it was announced, The Insects was met with skepticism. Critics questioned whether Johnson and Statham, both known for their action-packed, high-speed thrillers, could transition into a darker, more cerebral sci-fi horror film. The budget skyrocketed due to intense special effects, and rumors swirled of on-set conflicts between the actors and the studio. Sources claim Johnson pushed for more character-driven storytelling, while the producers wanted an all-out action spectacle. Adding to the chaos, a near-fatal accident occurred during a major stunt sequence. Statham, known for performing his own stunts, was shooting a high-speed motorcycle escape scene when a mechanical failure sent him crashing through a set wall. Miraculously, he walked away with minor injuries, but the accident delayed filming for weeks. Some fans speculated that the production was cursed, given the number of setbacks that plagued the film. The real shock came when leaked script pages revealed an unexpected twist. While audiences anticipated a standard action horror movie where Johnson and Statham fight off waves of monstrous insects, the truth was far more disturbing. Their characters weren't just fighting to stop the outbreak, they were unknowingly part of it. As the mutation spreads, the two heroes start experiencing disturbing changes, heightened strength, increased reflexes, and a growing connection to the hive mind of the insects. In a chilling turn of events, they realize they are slowly transforming into the very creatures they've sworn to destroy. The studio went into full damage control mode after these leaks. They attempted to mislead audiences by releasing alternate trailers that hinted at a different storyline, but the rumors only fueled more speculation. Social media exploded with debates. Was this twist genius or ridiculous? Some feared that turning the leads into hybrid monsters would alienate fans, while others were intrigued by the fresh take on the genre. As the release date approached, tensions ran high. Early screenings were met with polarized reactions. Some test audiences were blown away by the film's unexpected depth, while others felt betrayed by the departure from traditional action movie formulas. The studio executives panicked, contemplating last-minute reshoots to soften the twist, but Johnson and Statham refused. They believed the bold storytelling choice would make The Insects a cult classic rather than just another forgettable blockbuster. When the film finally hit theaters, it sparked one of the most heated discussions in recent cinema history. Audiences walked in expecting an explosive sci-fi thriller, but left with a deeply unsettling psychological horror experience. The transformation sequences were horrifyingly realistic, with Johnson and Statham delivering some of the most intense performances of their careers. In a climactic final act, their characters fully embrace their monstrous evolution, leading to a shocking conclusion that left the audience in a stunned silence. Just when viewers thought they had seen it all, the post-credit scene dropped one final bombshell. The government had always known about the experiment's side effects. In fact, they had planned for it. The transformation of the soldiers wasn't a mistake. It was phase one of a larger operation. The final shot showed a new squad of elite soldiers, all exhibiting the same mutations, preparing for an unknown mission. The screen cut to black, leaving one haunting message. Phase 2 begins now. Love it or hate it. The insects delivered one of the most unexpected twists in modern action cinema. Some hailed it as a bold redefinition of the genre, while others dismissed it as a bizarre misstep. But one thing was certain, no one saw it coming.